Yeah, welcome everyone to this encounter. The encounter that now pits Gor Mahia, who are the league leaders in the Kenya Premier League, against Mathare United, strugglers in the Kenya Premier League as it were. Right now, the teams are coming in, and in a short while, we'll be giving you the lineups of the teams. And the lineups as they stand today is that Gor Mahia will be lining up Matthews Gad. Number 26 will be Captain Philemon Otieno, Geoffrey Ochieng, Emery Baisenge, Njire Dennis, Boniface Omondi, Shafik Kagimo, Ernest Wendo, Omala Benson, Odhiambo Austin, and George Odhiambo Blackberry. Mathare United on their side will be giving Adisa Omar in goal, and Otieno Fidel, Okay O'Brien, Kwal John, Shiveka Geoffrey in jersey number 4. We'll have Ochieng Geoffrey. We'll have Kesa Curtis in jersey number 7, Juma Halid, Okech Byron, Otieno Daniel, Bebeto Ronald as their first 11. In Gor Mahia sub, there will be Caleb Otieno, Paul Ochuoga, Wangai Bison, Owino Sylvester, Ochieng John, Onyango Alpha, Masharia John, Lwasa Peter, Patrick Kadu. Olango Brian on the side of Mathare United, Were Gideon, John Johnny Odhiambo, Iholi Derrick, Karaoke Lennox, Kimani Steve, Opondo Chris, Wasike Francis, and Coach Douglas. The coaches today who will be doing duty is Mathare United side. We have Collins Korea Omondi, one-time Kenya one, and we also have Jonathan Mankistri from Ireland for Gor Mahia FC. Welcome to this encounter. I'll be giving you this encounter, bringing it to you live on our social media platforms, so check it out there. Be on the lookout. Let's go together. I am Nick Okello, together with my co-commentator for this encounter, who is King Manuel. King Manuel will be with me through the 90 minutes. Therefore, keep it right here so that we get exactly what will be happening in this encounter at Moi Sports Center, Kasarani. This will be encounter number 28 of Kenya Premier League, and we expect fireworks because Tusker is also playing City Stars in Ruaraka, and therefore Gor Mahia and Tusker are neck to neck in this encounter, and you know, they're just separated by 2 points. Therefore, any team that slips right now becomes a huge casualty of the Kenya Premier League. The two teams are contenders. Nzoia Sugar, not to forget, and KCB are still also contenders because they have chances to also clinch this Premier League. I know people still remember people like George Midenyo. People still remember the Mulama brothers and etc. That's the team. I remember also one time Kenya coach Francis Kimanzi is also a product of Mathare United. Jack Oguda, who is the CEO of Kenya Premier League, at one time was also a product of Mathare United. So Bob Mundno and co have brought about very many possible talents in Kenyan football, and it's great to know that. On the other side, the Gor Mahia, as usual, you know, they are chasing their league number 20 in the Kenya Premier League and gunning to be in the continental football. Yes, this game will begin any time now, and King Manuel is also here. King Manuel, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nick. It's been a minute since we're here, and as you say, two teams, Tusker, Gor, none of them can blink, because you've just blink, you can be number 2. The next minute you blink, you're number 1. So they have to put their eyes on the ground. Of course, Mathare United, never an easy team for Gor. Last time out, they beat Gor 2-1 at Kasarani. Gor has to be very cautious. Now, going to the final third, the final stretch of the league, it's going to be good, but we are hoping for a good game, and let's see how this game pans out. Of course, we'll be giving you results of all the other 5 games going on. Ingwe playing Bandari, Nzoia are playing at home to Talanta, and all those action that is happening in the Kenya Premier League. Then we'll be giving you as this game is going on.
Thank you, King Manuel, and welcome to this encounter today. You've said we'll be having live updates of all the games, and it's now on. The game begins. This team, Mathare United, playing in the traditional yellow jersey, playing on from left to right, and Gor Mahia playing from right to left. On this other flank, Gor Mahia side, and now there's an immediate attack that actually didn't find Benjamin Omala. Yes, the ball is now in the midfield on the left flank, played by Mathare United. Otieno Daniel dribbling well, still has the ball. Otieno Daniel looks it where to play. Otieno Daniel plays his fullback O'Brien, but the ball is chested out, and the referee says it's a handball. It will be a free kick towards Mathare side. Quickly taken. Dennis Njire in goal defense plays calmly as he plays every other single time. Plays to his captain Philemon Otieno. Otieno plays to Emery Baisenge. Baisenge now he finds his compatriot. Back to Baisenge. A long one in search of Blackberry Odhiambo, but the ball goes out the field of play, and it will be a throw-in for Mathare United. Otieno Fidel with the ball, throws it in. Back to Fidel Otieno. Played so well to Okech Byron. Okech Byron at one time was a Gor Mahia player, if you remember so well. Bebeto Ronaldo, and jersey number 24 is intercepted. Ernest Wendo in the middle. Ernest Wendo plays by Senge Emery. Emery plays Dennis Njire. Njire seeks Omala, and Omala is going, but the goalkeeper Adisa Omar just gets out in time, and he plays very fast to Otieno Daniel. Daniel Otieno plays to Bebeto Ronaldo. Dispossessed again. Blackberry in the midfield. Blackberry still has the ball. Blackberry still has the ball, but again he's dispossessed so easily in midfield. And Blackberry again comes and wins the ball, but the linesman, the second assistant referee, says, this is an infringement that is spotted. And it will be a free kick for Mathare United to be taken by none other than Juma Khalid. Khalid there takes a long one that is cleared by Dennis Njire off the field of play. And now Otieno Fidel takes a throw in, played all the way to Gad Matthews in Gor Mahia goal. Gad Matthews releases Bajaj Bonfast, who plays back to Emery. Emery Baisenge, a Rwandan import. Emery Baisenge plays for Rwanda national team. He's been capped more than 70 times. That's a very experienced player in in both teams. And as it is, he seems to be carrying most of the decorations in terms of international football. Omala tussles with O'Brien in Mathare defense, but goes down. The field is slippery, and it's been raining, but the skies have opened up for this game, a testament that we'll be having an entertaining encounter here. Taken in the midfield, but Geoffrey Simiti plays Gad Matthews in goal. Well, the game keeps rolling now to Emery Baisenge. Dennis Njire finds Blackberry. Blackberry again at the ball, but Shafiq Kadimu isn't able to have it, and it's released by Bebeto Ronaldo, the dreadlocked Bebeto Ronaldo. History of this team, Mathare United, it began as Maisa. I remember when we were kids sometimes playing for this Maisa outfit. When we were very young, then, we would play for Maisa. And that was Mathare Youth Sports Association by then. And today, they have a team in the league. Blackberry seems to have fouled Fidel Otieno. And the referee says, look here, play it cool. A free kick is taken so fast. Given, this is given to Austin. Austin with the ball. Austin plays Shafiq Kagimu. Kagimu Shafiq finds Ernest Wendo in midfield. Ernest Wendo finds Austin, but again Austin is dispossessed in the midfield. An infringement. Well, King Manuel, as you said, there is no point, there is no margin of error between Gor Mahia and Tusker. These are a must-win encounters for both teams, and a long one has been taken, but Philemon Otieno Mbish plays it into safety, and Bajaj Boniface plays a long one that finds Austin, but then Austin gives a weak one that doesn't get to Omala. Yeah, again Ernest Wendo to Omala. Again, this game has not settled at all. No team has settled yet. And Mathare United were releasing a danger man here, Bebeto, but the ball goes all the way to guard in goal. Yeah, I'm with King here. King, no margin of error. No margin of error at all for both teams.
Yes, Nick, both teams, including Mathare, they can't afford to let it go, because on the table Mathare are seated among bottom three. They've played 27 games and they have 23. Gor on top of the table, of course they play 28, they have 60. But if you look at the last two encounters, or the last 5 encounters between the two teams, Mathare won against Gor 2-1 on 1st of March 2023. Before that, I think Gor was given a walkover. Mathare didn't show up. Before that, Gor had won 1-0 against Mathare last year. In 2021, Gor beat Mathare 1-0. But every time they meet, it is always a very close, close-fought game. The scores normally don't. Team that wins doesn't win by more than a goal or two. So what Gor has to do, I like the way they're lining up. 4 at the back, 3 in the midfield. You have the 2 wingers, Berry and Omondi, and then Omala up front there. Of course, now Austin doing what he likes best, playing in that hole between the forward line and the midfield, helping to distribute the ball, because he's a wise player with a very good IQ. But so long as they can hold Mathare, and Gor have to now start closing games early. They need to come in, close the game early, then they will not have enough time in the second half to play the possession football that they're known.
Well, it's still a balanced encounter here at Moi Sports Center International Kasarani, where we are bringing you this game live on our social media, Facebook page and YouTube. You can also catch the game on Gor Mahia FC website. The ball is still not yet settled in this hour. I mean, in the minutes played. However, a good one has been given to Mathare United here. It's dangerous, but this shot that has been given by Otieno Daniel veers off target. Not really Otieno, is Okech Byron. Veers off target. Okech Byron is a player that we expect to be doing better in a situation like that. On one-on-one with a defender, is able to actually dribble past a defender, is able to get something meaningful out of such an attack. But here he seems to have had it out. Yes, you said this encounter ends up in very slim margins each and every time. And to Kogalo fans, in 2015 when Gor Mahia played as the Invincibles for the second time in the history of football in this country, we remember Mathare United actually spoiled the ceremony of the Invincibles at City Stadium when in the death of the minute Kagere actually scored and helped. And now Omala takes over, and then here, but now goalkeeper Omar comes out on time to deny Omala what would have been his 26th goal, and a record equalizer that has been standing for the last 47 years. Ochieng Sonyi, who played for Gor Mahia in 1976, scored 26 goals in a season. Omala has scored 25 goals this season and could just have been at par with Osonyi, and therefore he misses that chance. Let's see how it goes on. Football here played. Blackberry goes down, and This is a foul. Well, I was just giving history about Omala, King Manuel. Omala is chasing to equal a record of Maurice Ochieng-Sonyi in 1976 of Gor Mahia. That was some 47 years ago, almost 5 decades to this end, and it's crazy. Any goal he scores now will actually equal that, and if he scores 2, then he shall have smashed a record that has been standing close to 5 decades. And now Baisenge, who is the architect of these free kicks, is getting ready to take one. I can see Baisenge lining up, Dennis Njire, and it's a free kick at the tip of the 18-yard box. Let's see what it gives out. Emery Baisenge, the Rwandan import, the architect, the specialist. Let's see what he's able to give out of this. And there he goes. Austin, and it is parried out. Goalkeeper Omar actually comes to the rescue once again, and I can see his teammates congratulating him so heartily for that. King Manuel.
Good technique by Austin on that, and what I'm happy that finally Gor now on the free kicks, and I think they're working out on those set plays in training, because you can see it happening, and they're now, they're not wasted unlike other teams in the Kenya Premier League. But as I said, Nick, the pressure has to count. Not many wasted chances. You need to be clinical in front of goal, and if they can get that one goal, then I'm sure they'll settle in. If Mathare can get that one goal, Mathare is going to settle in. But remember, Gor has so much to lose if they drop any point today. Mathare has so much to gain if they get a draw. So Mathare probably fighting for a draw. Gor has to win the game.
Well analyzed, well articulated, well put out by King Manuel. Very incisive. Mathare United here play a long one to Gad Matthews back in Gor Mahia goal. Gad Matthews plays Dennis Njire. Dennis Njire plays his teammate Baisenge. Baisenge plays Geoffrey Ochieng-Simiti. Simiti back to Baisenge. Baisenge finds Blackberry, but again Blackberry can't control it. Can't control it again. Mathare now on the attack, but again doesn't go as planned. That is Otieno Daniel. Otieno Daniel seems to be doing a lot of speed work for his team. Daniel Otieno and Okech Byron in jersey number 27 are actually the guys to really look out for in this attack of Mathare United. They seem to be having some good chemistry and understanding of one another. Each time a through ball is released, you will find that either Byron Okech or Daniel Otieno is in position or off position, an indication that these two players actually know how they play their game. A free kick in the midfield. Juma Khalid will be taking this from Mathare United. Juma Khalid left one, good cross, but Philemon comes in to intercept. Blackberry Odhiambo has the ball. Blackberry now releases Omala. Omala is not able to play it out. Throws the first one, but doesn't reach again. Austin Omala has the ball again. Omala has the ball in the wings. Omala plays Shafiq Kagimo. Kagimo finds Bajaj, but Bajaj unable to control. I don't know why if Shafiq could not just play that ball in the box at that point, because it looked meaningful than giving a large and long cross that actually has not bore any fruits. The game again here in the midfield. Mathare United, Otieno Fidel. Otieno Fidel with the ball. Fidel plays in the midfield. Dispossessed. And again, like I said, a long one is given there, but Gad has the ball. Bebeto Ronaldo tests Gad in goal, and all intentions are that they are not here just to come and make the numbers, despite the fact that they are lagging number 3 down. And now Omala has the ball. Blackberry has the ball here on the left wing. George Odhiambo Blackberry goes down. The field is so muddy. It's so muddy, it's such a muddy affair. Blackberry Odhiambo lifts one, but again does it completely out. King Manuel, Blackberry Odhiambo of yesteryears, we would be seeing very exciting, speedy footwork from the guy. Of late, he really struggles to even just make meaningful runs. This is what we say, ni kuisha ama.
I think Blackberry needs to join Ronaldo and probably Messi in Saudi Arabia, because that's where probably the game is played at that low pace. But as you say, the pitch is very muddy, very heavy, and that makes you feel like they're running on the mud. Doesn't give them the momentum that they need. But at the end of it all, that is for both teams. So the team that is going to adapt much faster into the game, try to ensure that their tactic is working, because their midfield is a bit crowded, as you can see it. There you have Mathare clogging that midfield because they know the strength of Gor in the midfield, and then again clogging the wings. But when there'll be a breakthrough, they have to ensure that they take care of the opportunity that they're getting on that final third.
Yeah, true. And this muddy, this muddy affair that is turning out to be, seems that it's the reason why FIFA says that we don't have any grounds that would really do international football here in Kenya. Again, Austin becomes so casual in his approach, and Simiti Geoffrey is dispossessed here by Bebeto, the dreadlocked Mathare United player. And Bebeto is tussling the ball here with Shafiq Kagimu, and Shafiq Kagimu now wins a throw-in for Gor Mahia. Well, the ground is so slippery. Nothing seems to be working, and a throw-in. I can tell you, no player wants to play around that left wing because already is so soaked in mud, and they can't even run, which is a problem to them. Blackberry does one, and Omala there doesn't just connect so well. My feeling is his connection was so feeble. Yeah, I mean, but if he did even more power behind that ball, it would be something else by now. A throw in by Senge. By Senge to guard now to captain Philemon Otieno. Otieno plays back to Gor Matthews. Gor Matthews, who enjoys 14 clean sheets to date in the Kenya Premier League. And Omala now gets off his marker. Omala is a goal, and it's a goal. No! Oh, it didn't go in. Omala went for power instead of skill, King Manuel. That was an opportunity, I mean a chance. That is supposed to be a goal, King.
And again, you ask me why players like Erling Haaland are paid for a lot of money in the big clubs. Why? At times you don't need to use so much power. Use finesse, use your technique, use your precision. Omala there, 1v1 with the goalkeeper. It should have been a goal in any sense. But one chance, we hope that he's going to convert the next one.
Yeah, really. That should have been a goal because he was one-on-one with the keeper. He had already beaten his marker, and he was really in a pole position to make that a 1-0. And I think Mathare United will win a free kick towards Gor Mahia side. That foul has been committed by Philemon Otieno, who is the captain. And now Mathare will have an opportunity to play their ball. Wekesa Curtis on the left flank will bring in a swing into Gor Mahia goal area. Let's see what it yields now. Curtis Wekesa brings one that goes still in a flow of play, but Emery Basenge stands out again, pushes the ball out of danger. The ball actually needed just a tap-in or a simple header to make a statement for Mathare United. Back to Curtis Wekesa. Curtis Wekesa is tussling out with Philemon Otieno, who says you can't go because of my experience. Remember, I played this position in the Kenya in the Cup of Nations, and it's good. Gor Mahia now go ahead now, and the ball is not yet clear. It's not yet clear here. The goalkeeper punches it out. Omar Adisa comes out and punches that to Austin Odhiambo. Sultano takes defenders, Austin Odhiambo, but doesn't really succeed in doing that. Well, it's becoming now more interesting and more intense. More interesting and more intense. You can see a lot of European and white men in this game. I just don't know what they're up to. Perhaps King Manuel, you can see there is a group here that seems to be reading a lot in terms of this game. Should they be scouts or what? Or the Cape Keino Classic that is currently going down at Kasarani. This one is on Gor Mahia side. Shafiq Agimo looks for Bajaj. Bajaj. Boniface Bajaj. Bajaj cuts in and brings a good one here, but it's not well taken. And I think Mathare now control the game. In the midfield, Fidel. Back to his skipper, that is OK O'Brien. OK O'Brien plays a long one to Shiveka Geoffrey of Mathare United. Shiveka plays Ochieng Godfrey. There is Shiveka Geoffrey and Ochieng Godfrey in this Mathare team. Nice one too in midfield for Gor Mahia. Shafiq Agimo plays Ernest Wendo plays Baisenge finds left-footed Dennis Njire. Njire gives a pass that is cleared off the field of play by Mathare, and is a throw-in for Gor Mahia. Taken very fast. Simiti with the ball. Shafiq Kagimo plays Omala. And this should have been a goal. A very nice 1-2. Very nice 1-2 from the Gor Mahia side. Seems Austin and Omala are becoming an item. Their coordination and chemistry in front of goal is becoming so superb. That's nice. King, what's your observation?
Did you just say an item? They're becoming good, their chemistry, and I think they've gelled with Shafiq there. Austin now is able to play where he thrives most. He's a tactical player, very good on the ball, very good ability to read how the runs are being made by the striker. So with Shafiq now providing the cover and Ernest Wendo, I think that combination between Wendo, Shafiq, Austin should bring the best out of Omala in every game.
Nice. Shafiq Kagimo finds Bajaj Boniface with the ball. Boniface again finds Shafiq. Shafiq does one, but the defense stands out, and now Ernest Wendo marshals the midfielder. Bish, captain, plays to Austin. Austin plays to Shafiq. Shafiq, Austin, the two midfielders, and that ball is given to nobody, just nobody, and goes out of the field of play for a goal kick. Well, we are doing 23 minutes. We are doing 23 minutes of this game, and so far no team has netted any. However, there have been good attempts from both sides, and that's now ahead back to Gad Matthews. Gad Matthews, same as Omala, are products of Kisumu Day in Kisumu, Nyanza Dala, where they began, but Omala again becoming a star in the Chapadimba 2017. That is where Omala was discovered, and this time again Chapadimba na Safaricom is back, and I know it's gonna bring us more Omalas in this edition that will end in January next year. King Manuel, I think such initiatives for football is something that is a welcome to our development in terms of football. A long one given there in the midfield, still won by Gor Mahia. Shafiq Kagimo with the ball. Kagimo plays a good one now and releases Blackberry Odhiambo. Blackberry Odhiambo gives a good one here, but Omar Adisa, the cut in wasn't very effective, and Omar takes that. The goalkeeper plays it immediately. Ball is again with Gor Mahia. Ernest Wendo plays Austin Odhiambo. Odhiambo plays, finds his captain Bish, Philemon, and now Philemon has it now. A good one here. A good cut, and it's a goal. That is a goal. Now, they imagine that he will be cutting in that, but he decided to go for goal, and now the captain leads by example here. And it's a goal in the 26th minute of this game, 25th minute of this game, and captain decides to just make it 1-0 for the team. King Manuel, what's your take about that move?
That is what we call experience is the best teacher. You know, form might be temporary, but class is permanent. Mbi showing you the massive experience he's had, played for the national team at high level, has played in the Africa Cup of Nations for the Kenya national team, Harambee Stars. He knew, everybody, even us included, in the commentary booth, thought the ball is going to go to Omala. Concentration goes to Omala. Then what does he do? Direct the ball into the net. Classic. Goal lead 1-0 against Mathare United.
Well, he says it all as it's supposed to be, and an attack on Gor Mahia side, but God is in time there to deal with it. Today is Njiri again, and now the skies have opened, and we can now witness a lot of sunshine here. Another one, and it's the no, what is that? He just missed that by a whisker. It would have been a second goal in one or 2 minutes. That would have been dreadful for the Slum Boys, as they are known, the Mathare United side. Well, a foul committed there, and it will be taken towards Gor Mahia side. Now Gor Mahia lead in the first half in the 25th minute via the captain's own goal, Philemon Mbich Otieno.
Nick, even as we are talking about the Gor Mahia lead 1-0 right now, Police have just scored a goal against Bidco. So Police lead Bidco 1-0 in that game being played at the Police Stadium on Mombasa Road. The game between Kakamega Homeboys and Wazito 0-0, KCB 0, Bandari 0, Leopards 0, Ulinzi 0, Nairobi City 0, Tusker 0. That's the roundup of the games as they happen.
Thank you for the update, King Manuel. Bandari versus KCB is played at the Kasarani Annex, just beside Sasia, and that is also promising to be a cracker of a match. And Gor Mahia now dictate the pace here, and Austin does what he does most. Omala has the ball to Simiti. Simiti gives it to Austin. But then the Mathare United defense stands tall. Now we find ball given to Wekesa Curtis. On the left flank, Wekesa Curtis takes on Philemon. Philemon 1-2. Wekesa doesn't really have the gas to move on, but he still has the ball. Wekesa. The ground, I mean, the field is so slippery, it's muddy. So ball control becomes a big challenge here. And Emery Baisenge gifts Mathare United a foul just outside the 18-yard box, a foul that I think shouldn't have been given away, because he was off the ball, and there wasn't any danger for that reason. And therefore, we want to see what this will yield for Mathare United. Remember, if you're joining us right now, you can leave your comments on the live chat section of our social media platform, especially our YouTube page, Gor Mahia FC, where this match is coming to you live. I'm your commentator, Nick Okelo, together with King Manuel here. Mathare United will be taking this, and these dead balls sometimes are a challenge, especially if you get very good takers of it. And it's taken here right immediately, and it's headed out. Is headed out by OK O'Brien, but then he went on air so well, found the ball, and out-jumped all Gor Mahia defenders. So Gor Mahia lives to tell the story another day again. It's now with the Blackberry again, who seems to be changing rings with the Bajaj. Blackberry with the ball. Blackberry now releases Omala again here. Can Omala score now here? And it goes, it's cleared off. It's cleared off by Brian Okeo. That was goal bound. King Manuel, that was goal bound.
You can only get that, lightning only strikes once. And that was goal bound. Lucky that Mathare, doing what they do best, defending. Remember, there was a time when Mathare were known as the king of draws. When they had Stanley Okumi as their coach, they know how to defend. But luckily for them, the defender had gone, past the goalkeeper, making sure that they maintain that only single-digit goal that they've been scored. But going to our social media handle, I'll be going there, Nick, just to see who is there, bigging them up and thanking them for logging in to Gor Mahia FC TV just to see the game and watch it live.
Well, thank you very much. And Omala is caught offside right now. And this will be a free kick to be taken by Mathare United, headed towards Gor Mahia's side. And taken very fast by Shiveka Joffrey. Shiveka in jersey number 4. Plays it to Curtis. Curtis on the other end. Curtis Wekesa, but not able to connect well. And now Austin has the ball. Ball now is given to Shafiq Kagemo. Kagemo takes it on. Kagemo plays Blackberry Odhiambo. Blackberry finds Austin. Austin again here. Austin again to Blackberry. And again to Shafiq. Shafiq now looks for Bajaj, whom he finds so well. Can Bajaj bring in that cross? Mbishi is there now. He seems to be bringing one here. And wow! So deceiving. The cross looks so deceiving. The goalkeeper at one time seems to have miscalculated it as it's going out, but then he finds him now he finds himself holding the ball right inside the play field. I think Philemon is really picking his form so well of late, and yes, that is what is expected of a captain of Gor Mahia team. We are on now. Played to Bebeto Ronaldo. A good one. That one is played by Wekesa Curtis now on the right. Wekesa Curtis brings along one that goes out. And Gad is off his line there. Gad is off his line. Plays with Bajaj. And then is out of the field of play.
As we wait for that ball to go through, Kennedy Pedo, thank you very much, says Niko Ndani Mapema and your best. Jackton Nyawalo, I can see you, Science Studio Architecture. We have Moharis Cooperative, Max Luya, Edward Ochieng, Ronald Ochieng, Kevo, Kepo, Brian Alo, Dennis Onyango, Eric Otieno. Thank you very much. I'll be going through your comments on our YouTube channel just to thank you, and also big up. Remember, tell a friend to tell a friend. We are live on Gor Mahia FC TV.
Well, big up to all of our fans who are following this game via Gor Mahia TV. It's a moment that we know we set these standards and we do it like Kogalo only does it. Therefore, we are on with this game, and it's on the Gor Mahia side. Dennis Njere plays. What is Dennis and the guy doing? They look like they're in a training, so casual. Blackberry wins it, gives it to Simiti. Simiti now plays to Blackberry again. Blackberry, and then Blackberry gives it away again, and the ball now will be spread to the left wing by Mathare United. Mathare still have the ball in the midfield right now. They play Shiveka Joffrey in the midfield again. Mathare now charges on. They win the ball now, Gor Mahia, and it's now a counter-attack. Omala goes down rather easily on this. And the ball has been taken very fast, the Gor Mahia style. I remember just the other day when quick free kicks, the Gor Mahia becoming accustomed to quick free kicks. Just last game here, Gor Mahia won somehow a very controversial kind of free kick. Was played so fast by the cheeky Austin, and Omala actually just tapped it in. It was such a huge cry here from Talanta side. Ken Kenyatta, the coach, really didn't like what he termed as actually betting at one point. He said this game was put on bet, and this is all classical moment of a betting. I wonder how and why he said that. However, the game ended in favor of Kogalo, and Talanta lost 2-1. Still now, as we are doing minute 34 of this encounter, Gor Mahia still have the ball. Simiti Joffrey plays there to Simiti Joffrey, but they seem to be, I mean, the Mathare United defenders actually closed in at the defense so well, and they outnumbered Simiti. It's a goal kick to be taken towards the side of Gor Mahia, taken so fast to number 2, Otino Fidel. Otino Fidel now plays to Wekesa Curtis, who's come back all the way. The ball again is taken by Wekesa Curtis into the midfield, but first defender, but again fine support from Bajaj. Austin now has the ball. Austin plays Wendo, who is in a very nice position here. Wendo plays Geoffrey Simiti. Simiti with the ball, and this one is a corner. Well, Geoffrey Simiti wasn't able to contend with Otieno Fidel, who wears the same jersey as his number 2. And it's quite interesting. It's a coincidence of sorts. Now, Austin Odhiambo will be taking that corner as we do minute number 38 of this encounter. There it goes, but headed out of danger by Mathare United. Ronaldo Bebeto. Ball played here to Mathare. They're launching a counter attack here. United finding a goal from nowhere. Absolutely from nowhere. Nobody thought they would even make anything out of it. I like the confidence in the box. I like the execution. I like the timing and everything about that ball, King Manuel.
And Nick, again, I told you, don't allow Mathare to be comfortable. You can play the ball around, but always go to the final third. If you allow Mathare to be comfortable, now they're back into the game. Remember, I said earlier, Mathare have nothing to lose. They're here for a draw. If they can get the draw, good enough. Gor Mahia, on the flip side, have a lot to lose if they don't win the game, because then up there against Tusker, you never know, anything can happen. Tusker are playing well wherever they are, and they're playing a Nairobi City team which is in the bottom half of the table, so Gor has to step up their game.
Well, Said and Gor Mahia really have considered a goal out of nothing, and Mathare United have really shown class in that. And now Gor Mahia launch an attack here. Blackberry Odhiambo with the ball is being outrun by the defender. It's a throw in, and Geoffrey Simiti will be giving that throw in. Right now we are doing about 4 minutes to the end of this first half encounter. Gor Mahia versus Mathare United. It's 1-1 at Moi Sports International Kasarani. A throw in is coming. Simiti throws a long one that goes begging, really begging, and goalkeeper Omar has it. Well, it's 1-1 as it's been told. I like the way Bebeto has been all over, playing from every position in this field, and I think that goal for them is well deserved, given that they've really not shown any amount of respect to Gor Mahia. Shafiq Kagimu, but then releases Omala, who doesn't go. I see Blackberry Odhiambo, who is that, who seems to be in pain. He goes down. Yeah, it's Blackberry Odhiambo who goes down. But again, he's up on his feet. Mathare United, buoyed by that goal, seem to be having confidence now. They're stringing passes. They've now really gotten what they wanted. You know, against Gor Mahia, getting a goal in the first half is no mean feat. And now, Otieno Fidel, Simiti, Blackberry, releases Simiti, but Bajaj, but this time round, the tall, lanky defender, Kual John, in Mathare's defense, is serious, and Blackberry seems to be suffering a groin. That one is a groin, if you ask me, King Manuel. That's looks like a groin injury, and he sits down, meaning he can't continue with this encounter. Blackberry Odhiambo. Perhaps this is why he's not been sharp in this game. What's your take?
Yeah, he's not looked his best, but even as we wait for him to, wake up, let's go big up a bit Okudo Derrick, David Wamuoso, and Rama Yusuf. We hear you. We gotta look for you as well. Kennedy Atendo, Jack Nyawalo, Emily Adhiambo, Edward Nganga, Ayo Vincent, Boniface Osano, Eric Onyango, and Bruce Gashara watching all the way. We have watching all the way from Rwanda, Loro Nzinzurungu. Thank you very much for keeping it here. And now many of you will keep on telling you, bigging you up whenever we can. And thank you for, getting into our social media handle, our YouTube channel, to watch the game between Gor and Mathare. 1-1 as it is right now.
Well, people watching all the way from Rwanda, that's East African country. It's a very, very nice feeling for Gor Mahia, and it shows that this game here is being watched across many countries. And even for guys who have not said where they are, please tell us where you are, where you're watching from, so that we big you up on this during this game. It's 1 minute to play in the injury. It's Gor Mahia 1, and it's also Mathare United 1. Omala Benson not able to ring some good passes there. Geoffrey Simiti heads it out. Blackberry Odhiambo, just like I said, Blackberry Odhiambo seems to be writhing in some particular pain. And Mathare United are now launching another attack here. A good one that comes, but by Sende Emery stamps out at all in defense. And now is played. Geoffrey Simiti cuts in so well. Simiti releases Bajaj on that wing. Finds Bajaj but not able to control the ball. Goes out of the field of play. Well, the wing plays for Gor Mahia today don't seem to be going well as they normally do. And again, Bebeto has the ball. The real player tormenting Gor Mahia defense has the ball. And Shafiq Kagimu comes to the rescue. Well, Mathare United seem to be picking a lot of confidence in this game, and by that stroke, we head for the halftime of this encounter. Remember, it is KPL game number 28, pitting Mathare United versus Gor Mahia. Gor Mahia playing at home, and now it's one square. What are the coaches going to be saying to their charges there? Collins Correa Omondi for Mathare United, and Jonathan McKinstry for Gor Mahia. Just what is there in store? Gor Mahia can't believe that they are now at par with Mathare United. Mathare United in the last encounter this season disappointed Gor Mahia big style with a late winner. Would it be the same? Would it be different this time round? Don't go away. This is Gor Mahia TV. We'll be back in the second half. Well, if you're joining us right now, we are on with the second half of this game. Remember, I'm Nico Kello, and I'm with King Emmanuel. Gor Mahia have made 2 changes. Shafik Kagimo has make any meaningful changes, and yes, what does it mean, King Emmanuel?
Nick, that just means a bit of creativity, a bit of pace added. Remember, Alpha Onyango has been with the national team. He was in Tehran last month with the national team Harambee Stars, and then we have from a Kariobangi Sharks player, Peter Luasa, coming in. He always played in that slam derby between K-Sharks and Mathare. He knows the play very well. He's much quicker, much faster, better IQ or in that wing. So let's see what they're going to bring. And, fresh legs always good to have in any game, especially now that Gor have to chase the game and get a win.
Well, and Omala has the ball there. That's what goes in, but then he's playing the goalkeeper again. But just in the nick of time, a goalkeeper reached out for the ball after parrying it again. It bounced off his hands after Omala had given a ferocious shot at goal. And yes, with full intentions now to want to win the game. I can see Boniface Omondi, aka Bajaj, goes down so calmly, and it sometimes is very interesting when our players act on this field. Yes, and another attack by Mathare United there, and referee says it's a foul. Baisenge went for a sweeping challenge, but referee says he spotted an infringement. It is a foul at a very nice area for any good team to make meaningful contribution with it. And now Mathare United, buoyed by their first half heroics of equalizing against Gor Mahia, are fired up. They now feel recharged to take on the mighty Kogalo. And now it will be Wekesa Curtis on the ball. I can see Wekesa Curtis from Mathare United. Planning now to play the foul. Wekesa Curtis will be playing that as Mr. Gad Matthews in goal tries to really make his role work for him, and now it will be taken. Plays one poor one off target, completely off, and goes out for a goal kick. Gor Mahia will begin this, and Emery Baisenge. Emery Baisenge with the ball. Emery Baisenge tells his people, please charge ahead, I'm bringing the ball. And it's now with Alpha in midfield. Gad will have no problems with that ball. He starts with Dennis Njire Nganga. Nganga finds Wendo. Wendo looks where to play. Wendo gets Nganga again. Nganga plays back to Gad. Gad Otieno Matthews. Well, I can see Blackberry Odhiambo limping as he heads towards the touchline, an indication that he might not even be ready to play one of the biggest encounters as anticipated in the 14th of May, the Mashimeji Derby that will be going down at Nyayo Stadium. That is going to be like the 100th Mashimeji Derby that we will be watching live on Gor Mahia TV. We'll be bringing you that as well. And now a ball has been lobbed to the Mathare United side, well taken out, and now a long one launched towards goal for Gad. Gad plays this captain, Philemon Otieno. Philemon Otieno has the ball. Philemon plays Owendo. Owendo plays well, again to Philemon. Philemon has the ball. Philemon now releases Austin, and that should be a goal. It should be a goal. What happened there? Look at that. King Manuel, how did that not go in? How did it not go in? Again, another attempt here that goes wide from Alpha Onyango. He was too ambitious, tried a long one in the midfield that goes off target. I don't know, in that mix-up and the melee at goal area, I don't know why Omala could not just swoop that ball into the net.
And again, the composure of the defender and John Quall and the goalkeeper Adisa, just distracting Omala from getting his foot onto that ball, because it was as easy as tap it in. The ball, was between the goalkeeper, the line, and the 6-yard box. Always good for any striker to score. But Nick, as I told you before, the more the game wears on in the second half, the more Mathare will get confident. Remember, Mathare, as you see, they're just playing, touch football and go. Gor have a lot to lose. So they have to get that early goal in the second half and then try now and maintain that lead to the end of the game. Other teams are happening. Police already winning their game at home. Tusker still 0-0. Ingwe 0-0 against Bandari. But Gor now sitting on top of the table, but that point differential has to be maintained. Always maintain it, up to 4 points. Then you're sure that even if you lose one game, then you're comfortable in terms of winning the championship.
Well, another one has been lobbed in, but cleared by Mathare United. Now in the midfield, played there by Wekesa Curtis. Wekesa Curtis plays to number 18, OK O'Brien. OK O'Brien doesn't really connect well with the ball, and the ball now goes for Luasa Peter on the left flank for Gor Mahia. Luasa Peter, who's just come into the team. Let's see what he does. Luasa Peter plays so well there, and it's still Luasa Peter with the ball. 1-2. Nice ones that just failed for a touch. Well, that's some good piece of football from Gor Mahia's side. King Manuel, again, I see a lot of people supporting Baisenge from Rwanda, watching this game live. All the way from Rwanda, we say thank you very much. It's big up to you guys. You are supporting your countryman who is doing duty for Gor Mahia. Baisenge Emery there. Baisenge failed to clear that ball properly, and Mathare are now charging forward. Mathare United with the ball. Enes Wendo refuses. Enes Wendo plays to Boniface Mundi Bajaj. Bajaj raises Omala, but the ball now, the keeper comes out, Omar Adisa, and plays it off the field of play. Yes, I was just talking about guys from Rwanda. I see most of them really enjoying Gor Mahia versus Mathare United match. Meaning that their countryman is on duty here, and they are showing a lot of patriotism and support to Emery Baisenge.
But Nick, you're the one who called Gor Mahia is the husband of all teams. You call him Chwo Timbe. Now, if you are the husband of all teams, then everybody wants to see what you're doing, where you are. That shows you a lot of people supporting. And not only Rwanda, we have Kenyans in Rwanda as well. Emilio Mondi from Rwanda. We also have Kevin Owino, supporting this game. Kennedy Ocheng, all the way from Eldoret, the home of champions. And they say, go ahead and win the game.
Well, it's in the midfield now. And Austin is dispossessed rather easily. He didn't anticipate any attack. Mathare United are right now on the ball, and they want to really get this game behind. They really want to win this game, and that is a foul. Geoffrey Ochieng Simiti gets himself in trouble here with the referee. He seems to have fouled the Mathare United player. It was an attack from behind, and in football standards, that goes in for a straight penalization, and a free kick would be given towards Gor Mahia's side. Well, that's happening right now, 10 minutes into the second half. 10 minutes into the second half. I can see Mathare United warming up players. They are trying to really now bring in more firepower, knowing that now they can play against Gor Mahia Chwo Timbe, the husband of teams. Mathare begin now, and now we have Kwol John, tall, lanky. Kwol John sounds like a South Sudanese name. Kwol John is a South Sudanese player for Mathare United, tall, lanky, and plays for Mathare United in defense. I don't know whether Bajaj would really get that. It's too much, and it goes out for a throw-in for Mathare United. Well, talking about Rwanda, we've had Rwandan players play for Gor Mahia here. And now this one is going, now Alpha tries again, a long one. Alpha tries a long one. It was such a good pass that they should have done something meaningful with it. Rwandese have played for this club, not one, not two. I remember we had Jausenge. Jausenge was also a very good goal poacher. Jackie Twisenge, who played for Gor Mahia, Atletico, and for Rwanda. That player is a player that Gor Mahia fans will never forget about. And therefore, even Kagere as a person, Medi Kagere, who was half Rwandan and half Ugandan, but still played for Gor Mahia, shows a lot of things. We also had, just besides Rwanda, the neighbors there, we had Burundians like Sibomana and Zingiamana. All those, Zingiamana was a Rwandan. Yeah, so there's so much that we've gotten in terms of talent from Rwanda, and there's every reason why Rwandan people would really want to watch Gor Mahia games, because they feel Gor Mahia gives their players a lot of chance to show what they can do. Well, that's it. Talking about Sibomana and Zigiamana, I've never watched again some exciting football from fullbacks like it was during that time. That was indeed very, very tantalizing to watch. And now the ball is in the midfield, goes out of the field of play. Lowassa not able to control that. And Mathare now throw that ball. A foul. A quick one has been taken here, and it's now dangerous. Gad Matthews. This is just what is becoming now fashionable in football. You find a chance before everybody settles, release a quick one, and Lowassa goes down there. Lowassa goes down there. It will be a foul. The weather here accepting our prayers not to rain, and the sun has come out shining very bright, and it's supposed to give also bright results, if you ask me. Well, this one needs to be taken, and that is Lowassa Peter, or that's Austin. Brings the swinger that goes. Just, you know, I mean, I can't explain how it went. And Philemon Otieno there is caught having played, like they say in Swahili, visivyo. Mathare ready to take a quick one now. And again, it's Bebeto, the goal scorer. That player has tormented that Gor Mahia defense so much, and he still has the ball. Plays it back to Otieno. The ball is won again by Bebeto, who has the ball. Bebeto gives a good cross here, but Philemon stands tall, and the ball now goes for Gor Mahia here. Ball has, it's Austin. Austin takes on one or two players. Alpha Onyango. Alpha again there. Playing Geoffrey Ochieng. That is possessed. It's in the midfield now again. And now it's racing on that right wing. And Dennis Njire plays safe to guard. Also in the midfield, Ernest Wendo. Ernest Wendo plays Mr. Peter Lowassa. Lowassa plays so well, goes past his marker, races to goal, and now the goalkeeper parries, and it's supposed to be a goal, and it's a goal. That is Boniface Omondi Bajaj. The goalkeeper gifted him that just to tap home a very simple one, and I think Mathare United players will not be very happy with Omar for playing to the advantage of Gor Mahia. Just a simple tapping, and Omala jumped off the ball just to score, meaning a lot of unselfishness from Gor Mahia. And yes, it's 2-0. There is 2-1 for Gor Mahia. Boniface Mundi Bajaj with the goal. King Manuel.
Nick, clear execution of strategy. And as you said before, what will Peter Luasa bring in the game? That is Peter Luasa. Quick run on the flank. When he does that, every defender has to be afraid. And remember, Lanky John Quall was nowhere to be seen. All of them concentrating on one person, Benson Omala. That allows Bajaj, aka Boniface Omondi, or Boniface Omondi, aka Bajaj, to get an easy tapping. I don't know whether he'll get another very easy goal to tap in like that. Gor take the lead back. Gor 2, Mathare United 1.
Well, in his entire playing career, he'll never find again another easy chance like that. And now the ball goes out of the field of play here. A wrong pass that is given to the captain, and Mathare United will now be chasing the game once again. Played here to Mathare United, but again it goes out. Well, Omar has been outstanding in goal, but on one or two occasions I've seen him, punch the ball straight into the box where the opponents are. That's poor goalkeeping, if you ask me. Poor goalkeeping, because again, any loose ball there makes you suffer. A long one there, played again by Bebeto. That is it's Bebeto. Not Bebeto really here, but Byron Okech. Dennis Njire plays a long one to Luasa again, the tormentor in chief since he came in, and now it will be a throw in. And now Ernest Wendo dispossessed. This will be a chase, and Gad does a big mistake again. He clears the ball on an oncoming striker again.
I think Gad Mouth is there, quite unlucky for him. He's been a standout goalkeeper for Gor, but at times you get the decisions he makes are not that good, because he would have waited for the ball inside the box and pick it up. Why go and in the middle of traffic you want to clear the ball? Doesn't add value. You need to just maintain it. You can actually, goalkeepers can play with their feet. No need to be in a hurry to clear the ball.
Yeah, he didn't warrant at all any clearance. He had to wait. If he waited for that ball in his box, he would have just held the ball, start the game, and maybe create another chance. But you see, Gad comes out. I don't know why sometimes he makes irrational decisions like that can cost the team. And Bajaj here will not be able to execute his plan. Omar gets out, and the ball is taken by Mathare United. And a chase is now given on the right flank. Dennis Njire Nganga plays well, plays to Geoffrey Ochieng. Geoffrey Ochieng plays Luasa. Luasa now plays Alpha. Luasa and Alpha. And the ball goes out. Mathare dispossessed there, and there is Bajaj again. Bajaj again here, but his shot didn't really have the power it wanted. Well, Gor Mahia charging forward now, as Mathare now hold the ball. Mathare United with the ball in the midfield, spread wide on the right flank. It's Otieno on the right flank. Austin with the ball, plays again Bajaj. A nice one too, but it's offside. Gor Mahia fans are not happy with that decision. Gor Mahia fans are not happy with that decision. To pick out that offside position from the second assistant referee. They feel it's not right. However, the ball is in the midfield. Mathare United have the ball. Playing 1-2. Played so well to Wekesa Curtis. The tormenting Wekesa Curtis with the ball again. And now this one should be, didn't really go in. Was stopped by Gor Mahia defender. That one looked so bad. Curtis Wekesa King Manuel. This player is good.
I have a feeling that he once played for Gor Youth, trying to track my history to know whether he played for Gor Youth, and I know Boniface Osano, who's watching, will give us a quick history of Curtis Wekesa, but he's a player that should be watched out. If he can get a bigger club, the big five, Gor, Ingwe, Tripolis, maybe Tusker, but definitely Gor would want him in their roster. He's a good player, very skillful, knows when to attack, when to defend, and I'm quite sure that if he gets a chance, he will one day play for the national team.
Another attack again on Gor Mahia side, and that again is the same player, Bebeto again, Ronaldo. Just another turn in Gor Mahia's flesh. He's got the pace, he's got the body, his physique is so right for a striker, and he seems to be taking on by Senge each and every minute of the game. And it's a corner. It's a corner for Mathare United. Corner for Mathare United. The corner has been taken and headed out, but again played out of danger by Gor Mahia. Brian Okeo is with the ball, launches a long one into Gor Mahia defense, but a foul has been committed. A foul has been committed against Gor Mahia captain Philemon Otieno, aka Mbish, as they call him here. Remember, Mbish gave Gor Mahia their first goal in the first half, and the second goal has been scored by Boniface Omondi, aka Bajaj. Boniface goes out. Bajaj now goes out of the field of play, and I can see to want to change formation here. King Manuel, what is it?
I think with the coming of Sylvester, a new signing for Gor, so he'll have 3-5-2 from the 4-3-3. So 3 at the back. We have Emery, Sylvester, Njire, and then the other 2, Geoffrey Cheng and Philemon Otieno, then now support in the midfield when they are going up. 3-5-2, always good, because then they congest the midfield, where Mathare has really tormented Gor Mahia.
Well, that's from an expert point of view, and indeed Sylvester Owino is a defender who now comes in and replaces Boniface Omondi Bajaj, who is a striker. Well, Mathare United now begin the game in their own half. They now play with Otieno Daniel, and the referee spots an infringement. Austin seems to have infringed upon Otieno Daniel in jersey 11. Mathare play a long one again, but goes out of the field of play. Well, Sylvester Owino, signed from Kakamega Homeboys, is a young, promising defender. And at one time I said that I will not be surprised in future to watch Sylvester Owino and Dennis Njire pairing in the defense for Gor Mahia. Not rather for Gor Mahia, rather, but for Harambee Stars. I think they are two very promising players. And a long one that is controlled well by Mathare United. Mathare United, Okay O'Brien plays it. Okay, Brian now plays to Ochieng Geoffrey in midfield. Ochieng Geoffrey in midfield plays back to Okay O'Brien. Okay O'Brien plays to Fidel Otieno. Fidel Otieno in Mathare side again to Brian. They seem to be enjoying it in their own half now. Now Cool gets the ball, and Cool releases a long one there that Dennis Njire now executes effectively. Now Mbish comes in, and Omala will give a chase on this. Well defended by Mathare United. Mathare United still have the ball on the right flank. Mathare United surge on. It's a good run on the flanks, but the ball goes out. Thrown in again, very fast Bebeto, who does it. What a good cross. Didn't just get somebody to connect it. King Manuel, really, we have to talk about Bebeto.
Nick, give me his number. I want to be his agent. That's a good player with a quick left foot. Only need a bit of polishing. Only need to be, exposed to the right level of coaching, given international exposure, and that player could be another Michael Olunga in the Kenyan national team at Harambee Stars.
Definitely, he's got the physique, he's got everything going for him, he's got the pace and a very good left footer. Remember, he outpaced Gor Mahia defense in the first half and scored a beautiful goal. Now it's a foul to be played towards Mathare United side, and the Rwandan import Baisenge will do the duty. He leaves it for Sylvester Owino. Sylvester Owino plays a long one into the box, but well defended by Mathare United. What disturbs my conscience is the fact that Mathare United do play so much very well against Gor Mahia. Then they meet the other teams in the lower half of the table and they are beaten so easily, and you wonder just what is it that works out or doesn't work out.
Nick, Gor won the Mandela Cup in 1987. Gor has played in the Champions League. Gor has played in the Confed Cup. Gor is a big team. So any team that knows they're facing Gor Mahia will always bring their best foot forward. Any player playing against Gor would want to play good because you don't know who's watching. You don't know how many scouts are watching. Remember, Gor being the husband of all teams, everybody wants to know who's playing against their husband.
And well, when you're playing against the husband of teams, you have to bring you have to put your your best foot forward rather. And I know scouts around normally watch Gor Mahia games with the intention of finding the best talents around. So you've answered my question well, and you say playing Gor Mahia will always bring the best out of any player in the league, and that is what Mathare does. And I find again Austin Odhiambo becoming so careless sometimes in the midfield with the ball. You lose the ball so easily, and you don't even run to support it. Mathare United will be doing very fast changes. Opondo Chris in jersey 8 will be coming. Number 12 Kimani Steve will also be coming in. They're making 3 changes, and it's about 17 minutes to go into this game. They seem to be wanting to do something.
Nick, as they make the changes, let me big up a few people on our YouTube channel. Rama Yusuf, thank you very much. Kavin Owino, Groovy, talking about Philemon, Sauti Maliki Odero, Sageno Agua, Paul Otieno, and then there's Humble Dan, Boniface Osano, Bruce Gashara, and many, Felix Olwatch, I see you there as well. We have Sayari Studio, we have Obadi, we have Alex George, thank you very much. Max Luya on our YouTube channel, thank you very much. We'll keep on bigging you up. Tell us where you're watching this game from, and we'll be very careful to tell all and sundry that you're watching it live.
Boniface Osano, big up brother. That's a fellow journalist, and I know he's at Mozart. Boniface tuko pamoja. A corner has been brought in, and again, God went for that ball, a ball that was way off target, and brought in that corner. At least is now salvaged the situation. Mathare United have made 3 changes into their team, about a quarter an hour to go into this fixture, and it tells that they want to really get at least a draw in this match, and give us updates the way they are elsewhere, most importantly about Tusker. And Simitri Geoffrey takes a good one there that is well defended by Mathare United. Again, an handball. It's a handball now. What are the latest
scores in the other games? Police FC 1, Bidco 0, Nairobi City 0, Tusker 0, 70 minutes played there. Leopards 0, Ulinzi 0, KCB 0, Bandari 0, Kakamega Homeboys 1, Wazito 0, Gor Mahia 2, Mathare United 1. That's the game live we're showing you on our TV.
Thank you very much. It's only here that we'll get other updates as they come. Remember, we are on Gor Mahia TV, bringing you all this information live right from Kasarani Sports Center. And Gor Mahia now launch one ahead, but is well intercepted by the defense of Mathare United. Mathare United, Dennis Njire stands tall there. And this one, to me, didn't look really good. And yes, Gad only had to play it out. Mathare have now put on the gears for agency, and they have a lot of urgency in their game right now. Very fast, looking for that equalizer into this game, and Gor Mahia should be very cautious about that, because any amount of napping or anything that would cost them a draw in this game is detrimental to their quest of championship. The ball goes out for Fedok play, and it will be thrown by Mathare United, who do it very fast. And it's on the right wing, brought in, but played out by Dennis Njire for a throw-in. He plays out a huge one, like he's disgusted with the ball. He should be taking that to the rugby field. And now that is just bad, and the guard stands out again. Guard stands out again. And the Mathare United players have a tendency of sneaking behind defenders, and you find them just right there. And they are controlling the midfield right now again. It's Mathare United surging forward. Mathare United again bringing that, and it's out of the field of play of danger, played by Gor Mahia. 1-2, and that would be a foul. Well, Mathare United is showing every intention to want to get a goal. They are pouring in their numbers ahead, they are pouring in their numbers forward. They look like a team that really is intent on getting at least a point if they can't win this game, and that is a very good fighting spirit. To be taken by Owino, that's the Njire Dennis, finds Omala. Omala finds Geoffrey Simiti, back to Dennis Njire. Njire plays to Sylvester Owino. Sylvester Owino plays Baisenge Emery. Baisenge now releases the ball to Mbish. Yes, your reading was right. I can now see it is now Philemon who becomes a winger in space of number 27, Boniface Omondi Bajaj. And yes, that was tactical as you mentioned it. A throw-in has come in. A throw-in is going to be executed here. It's Gor Mahia throwing towards Mathare United side. Already thrown. Alpha has the ball. Alpha goes down. Wendo refuses. And Omala is caught offside. It seems today Omala might not equal the record. He might not equal the record that he so much craves for, because I know everybody is waiting to write about this. Journalists will be writing about that. Everybody will be writing about it, and it would be a good read from every corner if Omala would equal a record that has been standing for 47 solid years, way before we were born. You wonder how sometimes records take a lot of time. Yes, King.
And Nick, as we're just speaking, a goal has been scored in the game between Leopards and Ulinzi. Ulinzi taking the lead there. Ulinzi 1, Leopards 0.
Well, Mashemeji Derby is just ahead, and FC Leopards is expected to give a very strong show on that game. Apparently today they've gone down 1-0, and Ulinzi is also a bogey team for Leopards always. In all the encounters, it's never easy for Leopards against Ulinzi. And the ball now runs into the midfield. Again, all the loose balls in the midfield are picked by Mathare United. And now Omala will play this one, and he does a good turn, but Mathare keeper plays the ball out for safety. Well, I can see Gor Mahia coach Jonathan McKinstry from Ireland in his technical area, just looking at the watch, wondering how the time is not even moving on his side. Now that he is receiving a lot of attacks from Mathare United. And now Baisenge Emery will be throwing in. Gives it to Omala. Omala plays 1-2, goes down. The referee plays on. No foul at all in the midfield for Mathare. And that one, Dennis Njire decides. He plays it to safety. A throw-in is coming here, and it will be done by Okay O'Brien. Okay O'Brien wants to launch a massive throw here. Okay O'Brien launches a massive throw-in. What is that? That is serious. That is a serious throw. Okay O'Brien throws a ball like it's a whole shot. King Manuel, have you seen a throw like that?
That was a throw in like a corner kick, a throw in like a free kick, and that is why you have to use your advantage. If that is what they have to get them a goal, then Mathare they should use it. But Gor are a bit complacent now. They've allowed Mathare to get into the game. That shouldn't happen. They should continue playing as they were playing when they were 1-0 up, when they were 1-1, and then when they got the goal, because allowing Mathare and soaking all that pressure from Mathare is going to be detrimental in the end.
Maybe do you think the removal of Bajaj, killing of the wingers, the removal of Bajaj has any bearing on this? Because since Bajaj left the field, we are not seeing any runs from Gor Mahia from the flanks. Even Luasa seem to have gotten down, and the ball goes out. Just like you said, Mathare are pushing on, and they'll be making another change. Wasike Francis will be coming in for Otieno Daniel. Wasike Francis from Mathare United comes in 10 minutes into the game for Otieno Daniel. Let's see what that will bring. And at the same time, I can see Paul Ochuga of Gor Mahia getting ready to come in, and I wonder now Ochuga will be replacing Philemon, or who will he be replacing in this encounter? Well, Daniel Otieno was also a problem for Gor Mahia, is now out. Let's see what Wasike Francis brings in as Gard prepares to release the ball. Sylvester Wino plays a long one to Mathare's side, won by Austin. Played so well by Philemon Otieno, but then a good run by Mathare United. Still a good run by Mathare United in the midfield. They're playing some very juicy football here, if you ask me. An attack here, and it would be bad for Gor Mahia here. Well cleared. And Gor Mahia now have it. Omala released on that side. Omala has the ball still. Omala has the ball. Can he release it? Omala plays it to Ernest Wendo. Wendo charges ahead. Wendo with the ball. Wendo with the ball. He gives it to Philemon Bish. And now Baisenge goes on, and he pulls, seems to have pulled as he pulled a muscle. That is pulling of a muscle, and that is not a good sign. And is calling for change immediately. Calling for change immediately. He was on full flight, and that seems bad. That seems bad. And Mathare are complaining that he's not supposed to be going out. Ideally, he's still in field of play, and no substitution has been executed, but the referee wants him out. The referee wants him out. And he also wants that change to be executed because of the numerical strength that Mathare would be enjoying if he goes out at this point in time. Well, Ochuga is just preparing to come. It means therefore that Philemon will stay in the field of play, and Ochuga will also come at the same time. And Ochuga will now come and play in the wings. Or what do you think?
I think they should have looked for a creative midfielder, but that's fine. Ochoga comes in, then now it means Philemon will continue playing as the right back and right wing as well, defending and attacking at the same time. But Philemon doesn't have that pace. But if that is what can make Gor hold onto the game, so be it.
Well, Baisenge has pulled a muscle. That is bad. When you are in full flight and then you pull a muscle, it's very painful. And sometimes it gets to very bad injury if it's not looked into well. But let's hope it's not such a bad injury and that he will be ready in the subsequent matches. Gor Mahia now launch an attack there, but Omala has been totally outmarked in the box. Mathare now still on fire in midfield, dribbling so well, Mathare United, and Austin seems to be running so casually. I thought he would have taken that player on. Well, Gor Mahia now forced into making injury change, not tactical change. And now can we have anything there? No, Omala can't get to the ball. And again, Patrick Kadu is on the bench. Why can't the coach bring in Patrick Kadu? Because Omala seems not to be getting in the game today.
Nick, when it's not broken, don't fix it. Omala has been playing well throughout. Let him continue playing. Kadu, new, trying to acclimatize into the Kenyan league as well. He has a long way to go. But I think Omala, with his current form, would you want to see him out of the game? No.
Well, they say if it's working, don't fix it. And King Manuel seems to be contending to that adage that when it's working, you don't fix it. And true. Let's wait and see. Now we are playing like 4 minutes of regular time into this game. And let's see what it gets to. Geoffrey Chen throws in the ball to Omala, not Omala really, but that's Loasa, who is dispossessed so easily. Wendo plays the ball. Alpha in the midfield, not able to really do it. And now Austin has the ball. Slows it down, but goes out for a throw-in towards Mathare United side. I know now Gor Mahia would want to roll in a few seconds. Roll out a few seconds because it's just about 3 minutes of regular time to be played. And yes, it's a foul. That's a foul. It's a foul on Loasa. Do you have any updates so far?
Yeah, Nick, and we need to keep a close eye on the game between Nairobi City and Tusker, because
causing a lot of pressure for the team, because each time a ball goes that direction and is taken by Mathare United, it's an attack that is coming. And now Gor Mahia have to be very careful in this very dying minutes of this game, because it would really cost them big if things remain the same. Omala has the ball. Omala takes on his defender, but the ball goes out. Mathare throw it very fast. About a minute of regular time to be played here. Cole has the ball in defense. Cole once again. He plays to Tino Fidel. Fidel plays and Alpha intercepts. Geoffrey Simiti plays Loasa, and Loasa is fouled. Well, we are doing less than a minute of regular time here at Moi Sports Center National Kasarani. Avesta Owino, jersey 15 for Gor Mahia, playing Dennis Njire. Njire now finds Loasa, and it's 4 minutes of added time for Gor Mahia. It's 4 minutes of added time. The fourth official has indicated 4 minutes. At that particular moment, I can see Gor Mahia preparing to bring in Kadu Patrick. Kadu Patrick is getting ready to come into the field of play. That very moment, mix-up between Gor Mahia players Omala and Loasa makes the ball really go back to them in terms of pressure. Alpha plays so well to Simiti. Geoffrey plays back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Gada plays Sylvester. As Sylvester now seems to want to make it a very easy goal for Mathare United. And now Mathare again launch an attack. Simiti Geoffrey has the ball, but it's an infringement. At that particular time, Gor Mahia will be making a change here. And Omala comes out for Kadu. Omala will come out for Kadu. He's played his 90 minutes, not able to equal the record of Maurice Ochieng Sonyi. And now Patrick Kadu has come in. Well, the referee seems to want Omala to get off very fast, but Omala is lagging. Mathare now release their ball. A long one into the box there. Wide for, and now Gor Mahia can launch a counter attack here. And Kadu is on the ball now. Kadu is on the ball, but he slows it down. And now this should be a goal. Ochuga should score that. And Ochuga misses out by a whisker. Paul Ochuga. Oh my God. Even Loasa is infuriated by that. How do you lose that? How do you fail to score? I believe if Erling Haaland was watching this game, he would really believe these are human beings. Because how do you lose? I mean, a nice counter attack or a ball well laid for you. How do you do just that? Well, it's game on, and Kuol has played Otieno Fidel. Fidel plays, but then Simiti refuses. Well, we are rolling down the last 1.5 minutes of this game. And now Gor Mahia will have to be defending this. Kuala takes a huge one. But this one, Luasa will play. Ernest Wendo. Wendo dispossessed again in midfield. The ball just can't leave the midfield now. You know, it's a ragtag kind of play. And now Sylvester Owino will release it big. To Kadu. Kadu to Alpha. Alpha leaves it to Wendo. Kadu again. Plays Loasa. Loasa plays Philemon. Philemon now looks for Kadu. Kadu charges on, and it's a goal kick. Perhaps the last kick of the game. Mathare United will be pushing once again. In the first leg, they dampened Gor Mahia spirits in the dying minutes of the game. Are they planning to execute another disappointment in this place called Kasarani? That ball again, and that is bad. Almost a goal by inches. Almost Gor Mahia living by the tenterhooks. This is what we call now living by the teeth. And everybody feels the ball should end. The game should just end here. God prepares to take that. And referee says it's all over. 3 points for Gor Mahia. They have revenge against the Slam Boys. The Slam Boys who beat them by the same margin in the first leg, today have again been beaten by the same margin. Before we just leave, King Manuel, do you have any updates so far? What is Tusker doing?
Tusker and City Stars 0-0. Police 2, Bidco 0. Ingwe 0, Ulinzi 1, Kakamega Homeboys 1, Wazito 0, and the game between KCB and Bandari 0-0. I think big up to Gor Mahia, that was a good play. I need to big up Ouma, Miruka, Kennedy Otieno, Jackton, Nyawelo, Boniface, Osano, Eric Omondi, Daniel Ojuang, Gerald Ogutu, and many of you who tuned in into this game. We thank you very much. Gor has won the game 2. And then Mathare United 1. I'll give it back to Nick to wrap up. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you very much. Wherever you are watching this game, it was a Gor Mahia game, game number 28 that was played right here at Boys Sports and International Kasarani. I've been your commentator and co-commentator has been King Manuel. I'm Nick Okelo. Let's meet in Kisumu for Gor Mahia versus Wazito over the weekend. See you then. Thank you very much for having stayed with us, and we hope to go on and on and on. Yes, let's wait for other results. Till we meet again in the next fixture, have a lovely evening.